And welcome back. Today we are here with Eksa, and we are going to be testing out their H1 Pro. This is Eksa Telecom AI-powered ENC wireless headset. They always got some pretty good stuff and some pretty good technology that's constantly coming out. So wanted to give you guys some pretty good things. If you guys are brand new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Always try to get you guys hooked up with the latest greatest. If you guys are interested in this one, check the description below. I will leave a link. That way you guys can get a pretty good deal and hopefully even a discount code. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna check out is some of the features on the box. You do get voice peer ENC technology. You can connect two Bluetooth devices simultaneously, 30 hours of talk time, 270 rotatable mic, and then suitable for left or right ear. What's in the box, you do get, of course, the headset, the charging cable, you get a replacement ear pad, a carrying pouch, and a user manual. You do have the soundproof ear cushions with a noise reduction depth of up to 15 dBs. Yeah, and then also the Cloud Soft ear cushions. They're going to be soft, breathable, and then really nice on your skin. Cool to the touch. That way, you know, you don't ruin them with your sweat and stuff. So, cool. Here is your replaceable. That way you guys can see it. If you guys need to replace it, it should be pretty simple. And then here is going to be your pouch. Now you guys know I do travel a lot, so having something like this will be very, very nice. And then it just depends on what your use case scenario is. So, all right, let's go ahead and take this out. Inside here is going to be some more goodies inside the box. So just open it up, you get some reading material. There is like a FAQ page, user manual, and then of course you're going to get your USB-C cable. So it's all going to be right there. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave everything in here. We're not going to use it. And then I'm not going to change the pads, but you can tell a difference between one and the other. So yeah, so let's go ahead and check this one out. Couple features on the actual ear. So again, you could do left or right. So however you want to rotate it, that's what you're going to have. On the actual ear, looks like you do have a mute button, power button, and then your plus minus, and then you have your USB-C charging. So let's go ahead and connect this thing and see exactly what we get. Yeah, I'm just looking at the input here. Input 5 volts. Yeah. Okay. So first thing is the material on this feels pretty good. I do like how flexible this thing is. It's not too hard, so when it is sitting on the side of your head, it's actually very comfortable. The material is actually very, very nice. It's not cheap at all. And then you do have a pretty good rotation on the other side. You could definitely expand it, and the expansion is going to be only on the side of where the ear is at, not the opposite end, so just keep that in mind. And you don't need both sides, you just extend one side if you need to, so it just depends on how big your head is. But yeah, it feels pretty good. And then of course the ear pad, it actually feels nice. It doesn't feel like it's trapping any kind of heat or anything like that. So you do get that cooling. So yeah, for anybody who's on calls for a long time, or if you're working, it's actually pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my Bluetooth, and I'm going to hit that center button. Now it's pretty nice. Again, if you have the microphone, you do have where it has that flexibility. So if you don't want it in your face, you could just do this, or if you want it much closer, you can do that. I know some people who are like gamers, they like to have it pretty close. But if you don't need it at all, just put it up there. So if you follow the microphone right here on the right where the ear is at, almost center to your ears where that mute button is, right on top of it, you're going to feel the other 3 buttons. So let's go ahead and turn that one on. Just hold that power button. It was like 3 seconds maybe, and then it said pairing, so pretty quick. And then here on my Bluetooth is going to be my Eksa Telecom H1 Pro. You will get a pop-up that says pair or cancel, so I'm just going to go ahead and pair it. Okay, it says your headset's connected. It has like a British accent, just to let you guys know. Okay, so we're going to hit, there's 2 buttons here, and without seeing the buttons, the button closest to my eyes is going to be your plus button, and then the button on the back, closest to the back of your head, is going to be the minus. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna go open up YouTube, and I do like to pull out that How's It Supposed to Feel. I always use that song to test out pretty much all the audio. So here it is right there. We're gonna go ahead and hit play, and I'm gonna crank it just to see how loud it is. So you get a pretty good sound. It doesn't sound too much distortion or anything like that. And then again, if you just hit that minus button, I'll show you guys right here. And it's just like a tap. Like you don't even have to hit it too hard. And then same thing with the plus, and that will be the button closest to your eyes. So yeah, pretty good. If you do hit the plus and you hold it longer, it actually skips to the next song. So I'm gonna go back to my original song. If you hit the power button, the button that we held right in the center for, if you just tap it, it's just gonna be a pause and play button. If you double tap on that power button again, what it's gonna do, it's gonna call the last person that you were on. And then let's try triple tap just to see what it does. And that's gonna open up your Bixby or your assistant, your phone assistant, whatever it is. So, okay, let's go ahead and do a call, and I'm gonna call my buddy that works here. So we just wanna see exactly how it works, to see how well it is. Hopefully you could hear me well, and hopefully I could hear him well. Hey, Steven. Good, can you hear me pretty good? I'm testing out the new H1 Pro from Eksa Telecom. I just wanna test the sound quality to see how well I sound for you. Very clear, okay, cool. Yeah, you sound very clean too. It almost sounds like you're in the same room with me, so. Same feeling, same clarity? Cool, okay. Okay, I just want to do a quick test, but I'll give you a call later, and then we could go get some beer or something, so. Okay, see ya. All right, bye. Cool, so it sounds pretty good. The test on this thing's actually great. You know, he said he was able to hear me like if we were in the same room. To me, it sounded extremely clear. So I gotta say, something like this is actually very, very nice. Everything works pretty good, and then just having it on, again, like I said, it's very comfortable. I know a lot of people who do take calls and stuff like that. This will be really good, and I do like how it doesn't have anything on this side. Most of the time when I'm at home working and I gotta take a quick call, if I'm using an earbud, I always throw one in, but if I really need something a little bit more comfortable, then this is gonna be actually very, very nice. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I always try to hook you guys up with something very nice. And I gotta say, this is actually very clean, very well made. Yeah, very impressed. So hope you guys are doing well. With all that being said, you guys take care of each other, and I'll see you guys in the next one.